Hello, I'm Will Forge, and today we are playing Starfield. Um, I need to turn on my ring light. I normally go for a little longer with I've been going a little longer with other stuff so I could set up, but I accidentally hit the button a little too soon there. Anyway, I don't know. Should I forge today? I'm getting a lot fewer viewers since I've been doing Starfield. I thought I could get a few that might help me get to affiliate and stuff like that, and work toward that, and go back to Forge and work toward that, and do a little of both. But who knows? Let's see. Who knows what's the best idea? I don't know. It's taking a while to load in, though. Welcome to the stream. There's been a lot of crazy stuff going on in the Halo community. Last like 24 hours. Stuff about trans rights and all sorts of stuff like that. Why is it so frozen on me? I don't understand. Also, my camera's messed up. What's going on here? There we go. That's a little better. It's just like frozen. If it gives me trouble, I'm going straight back to Forge. I do have to show off, what I've got in Forge so far. So maybe I'll do that soon, but hold on. Try to go back to my channel. I'm just chatting while I'm trying to get this done. Huh. That's weird. Keck isn't taking the new name. Is it still marking me as streaming Halo? No, it's just Starfield. Yeah. Okay, it's finally loading in. I do like their level design, by the way, so that is one thing that we're getting from this that's really good. Is the way they do like their interior structures and stuff like that is really cool. They have a lot of really tight, staircases that I don't think would work out as well in Halo, because I don't know, it's more RPG-like. It's hard to really explain why, but it just wouldn't fit as well. Credits, med pack, look at that. Okay, I just finished fighting some guys in here and was about to loot the room. I'm not going to loot it too much. I'm just going to look for like data things. Microscope, that's really valuable.
I am capable of carrying additional supplies.
Are
if
you?
necessary.
Let's see. Oh, that's not what I meant to finish. Skip it, please, and go back.
I have often asked the most likely.
Let's
will
trade
keep your
gear.
items.
Let's see. Actually, whoops. Are you serious? Okay.
I am
Go back in. I don't know how to go back
commence
out.
a
I guess I press the
trade.
left bumper again to go back out. Okay, he can hold like 1 more pound. That's not enough. So I think what I want to do is probably go in here and grab anything that is too low value to keep, and then drop it all on the ground. I was partially expecting some crafting to be in the game. I haven't seen that yet to see if that's like, because it was in Fallout 4. But I don't know if it's actually going to be in this game. Oh, Digipicks are in here. That's why I ran out of Digipicks. Apparently they're in miscellaneous. So I gave them to him. Okay, well that explains a lot. Let's see. Folders. Don't need these. That's for sure. Let's see. That's a little bit higher value. And we'll go down here. Oop, that's terrible. Terrible. Okay, get rid of that. Get rid of these. These are all way too heavy for just being worth 3. Yeah, it's low enough. I'll probably get rid of it too. Wait, relief pills? Does this do anything? No. Oh, it's just headache relief. It's not gonna like cure me of anything. Okay, let's see. 10 for 0.10? Nah. Oh wait, these are actually possibly decent, the cards, because they're 0.01 for 3. That's not too bad. And I guess that's not bad either with the dart. I guess I could have not dropped those, but let's see. Anything else? Spoons are not too good. She's not too valuable. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, these like paper towel rolls. I don't even know why I grabbed these. I always end up hitting this in the first early part of Bethesda games, where eventually I hit this. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I need to reevaluate what I think it is as something worth picking up, you know. And then I move on. Wait, let's see. Now I gotta give him the stuff that is actually something he should be carrying. Welcome to chat. Welcome to chat. Let's see. What is it? Not all miscellaneous. I have some stuff in here like these board games, which I don't need to carry around. And that's a pretty good valuable item. That's a good one. Definitely gonna give him anything that's like over 100. Like this one would be a good one to give him. Because I don't want to be over encumbered. And then I gotta drop a bunch of other stuff on the ground. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Okay. Inventory. Miscellaneous. What? Oh, it doesn't take up space. Oh, good. I was gonna say, they make me have to... You cannot equip this item. How do I drop it? X. Okay, there we go. I can drop these. Drop that one. That one's pretty heavy for what its weight is. I mean, their value is, I mean. Yeah. All these super light items are also basically worthless, basically. Some kind of pen. Pencil case. Very boring stuff, I know, but I'll be done with it in a second. Let's see. I just thought there'd be a shop before now. Oh, hey, yeah. I'm watching on my school computer. Oh, cool. Welcome. Let's see. Yeah, I'm still way over encumbered. I think it's the weapons. I have a couple different versions of the Maelstrom that I probably don't need. Like, this is a basic Maelstrom, but these are modified, so I can probably just drop these. What's their value? Whoa! Way more value than most of the stuff I'm carrying. Never mind. I will go back down to miscellaneous, and I'll drop some other junk that's like... some stuff that's much heavier. Oh, I think there's probably outfit stuff. It might kick me out in the middle of the stream. Oh, okay. Well, still. It's cool that you're here. Let's see. I wonder if I should have left stuff in my ship. Like, was there a storage container in my ship? Is that a thing? These are all pretty light, too. The helmets aren't super light. Pirate Sniper Space Helmet? What's this one? Nice. Okay. Resources? Oh, wait, hold on. How many heavy... like, where are my heavier items? Like, everything is just, like, 1 pound. You know what I mean? Like, it's not very heavy. Yet, for some reason, I'm super over-encumbered. And I don't know where it is. My spacesuit? That could be it. Man, I'm tempted to go outside and, let's see, am I losing O2? Yeah, I am actually tempted to go back to the ship and just drop everything, but might do that. Drop the dinner plate. Oh, am I still carrying one? I thought I did drop that one. Did I pass over one real quick? Let's see. Resources. All. It was probably in here whenever I was going through really fast. Oh, I've got all these slates. Oh no, they don't have weight. Bleak out. Oh, I do have all these, like, books. That's right. Okay. Dinner plate. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wait. Value is 35 for only 0.25 on mass. That's not bad. You know what I mean? Engineering outfit. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just carry everything out and dump all this stuff in my spaceship. I'm sure I can do that, right? Or do you think it'll just all get deleted whenever I go to leave the atmosphere? Will it all stay inside my ship, or will it fall through the ground and just fall into the onto the planet? Actually, I'm kind of concerned about that. Have you played before? Even Index? Apparently it's your O2 only goes down if you walk quickly. Interesting. So I can walk slowly to keep up my to at least be on the way, and then and speed up whenever I get full on my O2. Cool. So you're keeping the dinner plate? I mean, it's only 0.25. I'm running out back to the ship either way, so I figured I just might as well just walk back there with it, and then I'm gonna sell it along with everything else. Let's see. These are my I forgot that was a passageway like that. I wonder if that's gonna mess up my mission. No, you haven't? Oh, okay, cool. Well, you should play it. You should try it if you can, if you have a means to do so. I think you can play it on the Xbox Cloud. So if you for the like cloud gaming, streaming gaming thing. So if you don't have a good enough computer to run it, you can still run it on that, I believe. I'm not 100% certain, but I think it is. No, don't sell the dinner plate. Keep it forever? Is that what you're saying? Man. I have PlayStation? Gotcha. If you get Xbox Games Pass and you have a decent enough computer to stream, like, I mean, Netflix or whatever, then yeah. But yes, do keep the plate. Okay, yes, keep the plate forever. Wonder if there's a place I can like hang it on a wall or something. I'm worried I'm gonna get out here and there's gonna be like space pirates trying to like flank me. What's going on here? Switch. Is that gonna... Not sure where that went to. Okay, well my ship is up there on the hill. But I also found out about this. No, not that. This. Oh, there's the ship. Look at that. But like I can scan things and I just didn't know. Let's see. Photo mode, back, surface map, outpost, and then yeah, A is the scan button. So that was kind of silly of me. I didn't know I could even get in this. Name him Join. Yeah, that would be good. Is that my oxygen meter? Okay, cool. So the oxygen meter is still visible down there. Can I... Oh, I can fast travel to it? That's interesting. Kind of wanted to see if I could see any more of these. Unknown. Ooh, there's some kind of place out there and over there. Okay, cool. That's pretty dope. This is actually making it a lot less barren looking out here. What was that flash on my screen for? Did I like take damage or something? Ooh, I'm about to start taking damage because my O2 is low. Hey, watch your O2. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Vasco. Can I scan him? Robotics, it says down there. Okay, now I can get back to it. Ooh, there's something to scan. Well, we'll scan this one first. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. Running while encumbered. Okay. It says show resources. That's really cool. Huh. I didn't know about that. Alright, let's see. I need to switch to... Is there... How do I make... I need to set up a fast equip thing. How do I do that? So my cutter... Compare to equipped, inspect, sort name, favorite. Okay, there we go. And I can... How do I... Yeah, and then I pick a spot for it. So I'll put my cutter there. And then I'll put the pistol here. And then I'll put the... I think I'm out of ammo for this one. I wish I told you how much ammo you have of the V... Like, why does it not... Does it say that anywhere? How much of the ammo I have of that particular weapon? I guess not. Let's see, I have a autocorrect system in my computer. I meant John. Okay, I thought so. Yeah. I actually did think that. I didn't say it, but yeah. There we go. Okay, so now I can quickly hit up on the D-pad and then hit A on that, and then I can mine things really easily.
Allow me to assist in carrying some supplies.
You don't need to. It's alright. Lead deposits. Cool. And then there's another one over here, I thought. There it is. Oh, and I can just mine from this menu. I didn't even realize that. That's cool. So I can keep my laser out and also have my scanner active. It's not like Metroid Prime where you have to switch. Which was, Trilobite? Oh, there's another. There's a Trilobite over here. Cool. This is the one I killed. And that's a new one. Scanned 25% temperament wary. Yeah, you should be wary. Does it scan it as I kill it? Like, oh yeah, 38%. Look at that. Okay, so if I kill them, I get scanner on them. Out of ammo, sir. That's a full clip. Yeah, this one's full. I don't know if I just don't know if my other stuff is out of ammo yet. Or not. Is there a treasure chest anywhere to, like, basically store a bunch of junk in? Because that's what I'm really looking for right now. Is this? There we go. But yeah, satisfactory power slug. Yeah. I agree. Oh. Got a baby for a second. Let's see. Okay, surely there's storage somewhere, right? Borderlands robot. Oh, the claptrap. Oh, I hated the claptrap. A lot of people love the claptrap. I was so annoyed by the claptrap. Is there anywhere I can store stuff? I really did think I'd be able to come back here and just... Like, there'd be like a... I mean, like, these objects are just sitting here, right? And they're not falling all over the place. So presumably I can just make a pile of loot inside of my ship, right? And then fly somewhere that has a shop later and sell stuff. Like, inside here, I mean. Because this area shouldn't be subject to gravity from the outside. Right? Can I go up, too? Feed your child? I can't. She doesn't eat solid food yet. I'd have to be a woman to be able to feed her. Okay, let's see. It must consume. You'd think. She does actually a little bit. She'll eat yogurt right now. And beans. And she eats avocado. Galley? Wait, what? Oh, you can cook stuff? Oh man, I've just been eating all of my ingredients straight. And you can cook stuff? Oh man. I am so silly apparently. Didn't have any idea. That's cool. That's really dope. Coffee bag. This item can be used as a component in crafting. Red harvest white. I didn't even see any of this stuff actually. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Kitchen tea steeper. Well anyway, I'm going to dump stuff on the ground. I'm pretty sure it's not going to delete. Let's go ahead into the inventory and find out what I've got that I can just dump on the ground. I have only one cutter, but I have 3 of these. Well, I didn't mean to... Let's see. Father's after making a meal for the first time. Didn't even get a notification. Oh man, really? I even put a comment in the Discord, but I forgot to tag anybody in it, so just kind of like, you know. Yeah. Yo, what's up? Is that Fallout 77? It's like, yeah, it's Fallout 77. That's right. No, this is Starfield. I mean, you know, that's the same thing, right? Let's see. Drop that, drop that. Grendel, Maelstrom, trying to find a beaver right now? What? Like an actual beaver or in a game? Okay, so these are like some pretty heavy items. I gotta keep the Rip Shank, because, you know, Rip Shade, you know. Same. In Red Dead Redemption. Oh, good, gotcha. I think Sunny Mitten took that as an innuendo. I'm pretty sure. Kinda, looks like it. Kinda looks like it, yeah, Let's see. Okay, what is the difference between these two? This one has a larger magazine and a compensator. Compensator must be why... which is higher? Is it... What else is higher? What does the compensator do? I don't see... It's got worse accuracy than this one. And then a bigger magazine. That's it. Do you think the, How do you... Okay, inspect. Nope, that's just seeing the cut... the thing. Yeah, I forgot. There's no thing to, like... There's nothing for you to, like, go find out what those mean. At least as far as I can tell yet. Can I use mouse, maybe? If I switch to mouse, can I just, like, hover over the modifications and then, like, click them? No. Nope. Okay, what are you saying? Shot it with a shotgun and it just disappeared from existence. Nice. But that's so when they released a Halo game, right? In Battlefield 2042, it gives look recoil. Oh, that would make sense. Well, but its accuracy is worse than this one. That's the thing. Like, if I equip this one, the accuracy goes down for the one that has the compensator. Maybe the large magazine causes the accuracy to go down, but the compensator brings it back up, so it's only like a 2% difference, roughly 2.5% difference. But it would be a bigger difference if it didn't have the compensator. That's what I'm thinking. Is a reflex sight? I don't know what that means. Probably it zooms in faster with this one. You know, it gives less recoil. Gotcha. Yeah. I bet this one just zooms in faster whenever you press the button. I might do this one though because the magazine is higher. I mean, I do reload like crazy because I'm a Halo player. But I don't know. I think it's better. Its accuracy is only slightly worse, but it's a lot more. Wait, rounds? Oh my god, is that actually telling me how many rounds I have for this gun? And I was just saying I couldn't find where it actually tells you? Or is that telling me like the maximum number of rounds I can carry? Because I swear I didn't notice that at all. I was looking for it. I hate autocorrect. Yeah, it happens. I hate autocorrect too. I also love it because it's extremely valuable. But it's a love-hate relationship, you know? This thing is really heavy compared to my other stuff. So I guess I'll drop it. I have no idea which of these I should use. This one still seems pretty good because the physical protection is really high, and I have no idea if they're using energy weapons or not. But the energy is much higher on this one, actually. What is airborne, though? I think that's like space, right? I think that's basically like space. I think so. Yeah, probably pirate charger spacesuit. Unless it's like jumping. Also, congrats on almost 200 subs. Oh yeah, I'm so close. It's so close. And then over on Kick, I'm at 55, I think, followers now. Which is... Oh, I'm at 53 followers. Oh, probably that bot. That's it. There's a dude who came in, and he actually was a bunch of bots. And he dumped a bunch of bots on me. And tried to follow, and then tried to advertise and get me to, oh, you found your last beaver? Nice. And try to get me to, what do you call it? Like subscribe, like go and pay like $10 or something like that to get 1,000 bots to come in, and like I was like, oh, thanks for those. I'm not doing that. So they probably just automatically removed those bots because I didn't go pay for it, and it's, you know, been a day. Okay, so this is not much physical less, but it's got significant energy and electromagnetic defense increase. So I think I am going to switch to this one. It also looks really cool, so, you know, let's do that one. Like, I don't hate that at all. It looks really cool. 25 more. Yeah, exactly. When Starbound is made 3D with the same crunch. Yeah, that's true. I also, like... I don't know, I just, wait. Buy Red Dead Redemption 2, check Steam. I might do that, but I don't know if I want to put money into it. I like how this is sci-fi, yet the guns look like modern weapons that go pew-pew. I know, right? Let's do it! Well, the thing is that we have actually gotten a really good job of, like, making guns really efficient for humans to use. So, like, this one shoots bullets, so of course it's got, you know, a clip, a magazine, I mean. But, like, the, like whenever you get to, like, magnetic accelerator, like, rifles and stuff like that, it's basically going to be the same. Shielded lab outfit? What's that difference between that one and blue lab outfit? Radiation is higher, but airborne is lower. Okay. Minor utility outfit. Oh, this is the farming hat. Look at that. It has absolutely nothing positive for me, but yeah. Engineering suit. But yeah. Will, do you have Gmod on Steam? Doesn't everyone for free? Please, it's on sale. I know, but it's really expensive even on sale. Like, it's like a who are you talking to? What's up? Oh, I'm talking to you now. But actually, do you even have Steam is what, oh, you can't see it, because my head's in the way. Oh, right. I put my head in the way. Chat's right there. I lowered it because there's something up here. But yeah, chat was set up for this, and then I was covering up the O2 meter and blah 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 blah. Anyway, you sorry, yeah, that's actually even index over on YouTube and others like Sunny Mitten is over on YouTube. Sorry about that, Aaron, because that meant that you couldn't see who I was talking to. But yeah, you're saying yeah. Actually, do you even have Steam? I do have Steam. That's what I play Halo through. Let's see. Okay, I need to pick an outfit here. Plus 5% O2 recovery. Oh, wait, health and O2. Okay, I might keep that. Plus 5 health and O2 as well. Thermal energy. Just trying to see what else I can get out of this stuff. Plus 5% chance of research sudden developments. What? What research? Plus 5% health. Wait, if I run around dressed like a scientist, I can randomly research sudden developments? Check Steam. You can't spend $4. I spend $10 for Gmod. Oh, wait. Which one are you talking about? Okay, hold on. Where's Steam? Here's Steam. Alright, okay. Isn't Gary's Mod free? I thought Gary's Mod was something that's just like free on Steam. I thought like Team Fortress 2 is free and so Gary's Mod was free. No, it's not. I am totally wrong. So Gary's Mod is an extension of Team Fortress 2, right? And then Team Fortress 2 is free, is that correct? Or am I totally wrong? Because I never actually played Team Fortress 2. Red Dead Redemption 2 now? Let me see. Red Dead Redemption 2. Uh-huh. I mean, that works. That'll get me in there. View page. Blood and gore. Like, that was not my birthday, but it got me in there. What's up? I do not. I do not. Wait, oh, you have one in your school box by where you sit for your... Yeah, in there. Alright. So, we can deal offer in September 21st. So I have time to think about it. And decide. It is a really good game. And I've always wanted to play the Red Dead games. I never played the first one either. Is it story continuation of the first game? Same character? Because I feel like I should start with the first one if I'm going to do that. Team Fortress 2 was a made independent. Gotcha. Gmod has a branch of Half-Life. Oh. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a prequel to Red Dead Redemption 1. Is it one of those where it's a prequel where you kind of have to be invested in the characters from the first one? Or could I just play Red Dead Redemption 2 first? Like how Halo Reach is one where you could just play it first, and it actually communicates really well. It introduces all the characters just as well as the original game did. Top games to get: Blade and Sorcery, mod supported native; Gary's Mod, a community supported sandbox; Arma 3, making and doing / watching military battles unfold. Yeah, I know Arma. I know the Arma series. I got Arma like 1. I think it was Arma. Wasn't it? Arma is the one that's like made by by the U.S. military, right? Is that correct? And it's like more of a simulator than an actual like game. But then like it's designed to be gamey so that you can like to draw people in so that they can train to be like a military. It has the same characters from 1 and 2. Well, some of the same. Okay, alright. I'll tell you this. I'll add it to my cart, and I'll ask my wife if she's okay with that later. Not because, like, her decision, but just because I'm on the fence on it, because I know I may not even play it for months and months, and then by the time I actually do want to play it, it might be like Black Friday sale, and then it might be even cheaper, or something like that, you know? So, you know... It's a question I'm gonna run by her before I go ahead and actually spend the money. But yeah, also I really want Armored Core 6, so and that's another bit of money. So Arma was that's the one, and if you want Red Dead Redemption 1, you'll have to play it on your Series S. Gotcha. Oh, does that come with Game Pass, or use an emulator? And Gary's Mod. Of course, mini games go for free sometimes, so I'm glued to check. Well, 1, but yeah. Gotcha. Of course, mini games go free sometimes, so I'm glued to check. Gotcha. I know I read those out of order, so you guys probably didn't understand what I was just reading. But I understood the order of this. But yeah, okay, so ammo. What ammo do I have? Okay, so I do, in fact, Have very little ammo left. Notes. Are these books? These are books. I can drop these here. Bad people, bad jokes. Yeah. I probably want to keep these those little recordings, but I didn't, so too bad. Too late. Let's see, I need my digit picks. Ooh, the dinner plate. We need to keep the dinner plate. Blender base, right. Humidifiers. Microscope. Playing cards. Wait, oh, I went up. Alright. We're at 80 of 135 now. I would be remiss to not turn to the robot and take stuff out of his pockets as well. Where is my robot? Oh, he's downstairs. Right. He doesn't come upstairs with you. So I'll have to go down there and do it. Okay. Well, one, but yeah, let's see. Read them. John the dinner plate. Yes. If you do an emulator, use Xenia. Which... Is that the Xbox emulator? What's Xenia? I forget. I used to do emulators for Nintendo consoles, but I haven't done any emulators in a while. I still have a Game Boy emulator on my cell phone, but I haven't used it in forever. Yeah, it is? Okay, cool. I thought it was because the X in the name. I collect board games in real life, so of course I'm going to keep these board games. Absolutely. Wait. That was... He had something equipped, and I just took it from him. Was that like a weapon or a piece of equipment? Uh-oh. What did I take from him? There, he's got a rescue axe equipped, for example, right there. Yeah, okay. See the little gray arrow there? By the name of it? He also had something else. It was probably that pistol I gave him at the very beginning. Alright, we're gonna empty all this stuff from him. We're gonna hit the left bumper. I'm gonna go to weapons and see if I have more than one of one. Oh! It was a cutter. I see. Your new robot's name is now Wall G. Gotcha. Wally. Okay, let me, where's the button for that? Trade? Oh, it is. It's just the A button. Give him one of these, and then bring the rest into the ship again, and dump it all on the ground. Let's see. If you do an emulator, use Xenia. Let's see. Xenia runs the Xbox version on PC in 60 frames per second higher at 4K and stuff. Oh, really? So I could get, like, the Red Dead Redemption game, but, like, run it better. Man, this is a lot of stuff. Cool. This place is a mess. This is almost... No, I'd be smart about a spaceship. I was going to say, this is almost what mine would look like, probably. But no, you don't want things flying around in 0G and killing you. So I probably would not have a messy spaceship. Bottle... Let's see, bubble, circuit board, coffee mug, cosmetic supply box, okay. Are these all... Is this, did I go to like recent? Oh, new items. Okay, cool. So it's all going to be in order to where I can pretty much just drop everything until I get down to seeing stuff that's equipped, probably. Maelstrom. Uh-oh. What did I just drop? Oh wait, no, that's right. Uh-oh. I lost my new section. Miscellaneous. Digipick. Medical injector. Yeah, okay. Drop all this stuff on the floor. I don't know why I have all of this. I don't think I emptied his inventory of all of the things that were lower value yet. all the way. No, don't drop any digipicks. Oh no! Where did it fall? Oh no! Wait, is that it? Oh wow, that was easy to find. Cool. Okay, let's see. Xenia runs piracy plus fan-made emulators, re-released official emulators. You just won't be able to get achievements. Both of these slippers, put them on. Ask the wife right now to buy it. To buy the the Red Dead Redemption thing. Let's see. I don't want to rush her. She'll totally feel rushed if I try to ask her right now. Okay, so now I can... Let's see. I mean, we're playing this right now anyway, so I don't have to even look right now, right? I don't even have to figure that out right now. Let's see. How do I do this? What the... okay, get rid of this. Equip my cutter. Turn it back on. Okay. Lead. What is the survey, though? Resources, and then flora and fauna. I've definitely almost got 100% of it. I have to, like... Oh, this is the dead body. This is the dead body of the old one that I already killed. Okay, let's see. Will, can you put your face cam in the center of the screen? Just, what, lasering myself? You want me to be firing my laser at my own face? Let's see, where's the snap point? It's somewhere in there. Anyway, that's close enough. Let's see. Oh no. Oh wait, that's it. It just goes into the pause menu. I was gonna say what happened. What the heck is going on? Get out of all this. Ah! Okay, there we go. There we go. The one-time autocorrect did not function. Well, can you put your face cam in the center of the screen? There you go. That looks good. Yeah. That's a good stream setup right there. This is how most streamers do it, right? This is good? Let's see. Okay. That's silly. I'm just gonna put that right there. Or do you mean the bottom mid? Like where my gun is? Is that what you meant? Because I could do that. Oh gosh, lag. I'm just gonna hop down. Is that what you meant? Bottom mid so that like you can see the Yes, that's good. Do you mean like this? There we go. So that like you can kind of still see the HUD on the left there. It kind of makes sense. If that's what you meant, that makes more sense. But yeah, Okay, the music is doing that thing that it does. And I really suspect it's my computer. Here we go, we're gonna go inside this door. But she walked out of the room. Brought the baby in the other room. Did you mean something totally... Autocorrect. Did you mean something totally different? For real. Exactly. It's like whenever you Google search something and it's like, that's not even the... Like, I was talking about a video game and you're talking about real life history or something like that. Or I wanted to look up a scientific thing and now you're talking about politics. It's like, I was Googling this. Yeah, I know the feeling. Of course I do a Kaogia, so it gets it wrong even more often. So, you know, boy, that is some really glitchy audio. I wonder if this like bounces and shakes. Oh jeez. Here we go. Okay, come on. Oh, A is not the... I need to switch this to like okay, this one does shake. That's cool. But it doesn't shake whenever you laser it. That's the thing. But I need to change my controls to match like Halo controls. Like I know this is Bethesda controls. Wait a minute. Are they all back to life? Am I about to have to fight them all again? Because that's more experience for me and more guns and bullets. So it's not terrible. I heard them say that they... Didn't someone just say something like they heard? They were saying thought I heard something or something like that? Because that's an unlimited experience bug. That's actually a pretty big deal. Okay, no, they're here. They're dead. Good, good. Wouldn't want to have to fight them again, but it would be good experience points. What's in here? Graduated cylinder. Beaker. See, these are really high value for being very light. I know I'm refilling the inventory, but I've got a lot of room to go again. Must have been the robot that was talking to me. And press enter. Starfield. Oh, go on Google, spam letters on your keyboard, and press enter, and click the guy fishing. Wait, do what? I don't know that I've done that in a very long time, so I didn't know there was a guy who goes fishing. I usually do random letters whenever I'm checking to see if the internet is working, or I type in the word dragon, because it's just for some reason the word that comes to mind whenever I, whenever I'm doing that. I just go type in dragon, pictures of dragons from like, Monster Hunter and stuff like that always pop up, and I'm always like, yeah, cool dragons, and then I go off and do whatever. I don't know what possesses me to do that in particular, but it works every time. Ooh, molecular extractor with 320. That's nice. Some of the items I did keep are way lower value than this thing for that weight. That 0.1 for 35 is, but I think that's outside of what I should be grabbing though. I think I just have that stuff from whenever there was a bunch of cheaper stuff like forks and stuff. I feel like the texture on this is not loading correctly, but I think it's actually shadows and it's an illusion. It's making it look like it's wrong. So click the guy fishing. Let me go see what that does. Why did I melee? I went to pick it up. Okay. I might be dying. Let me go aid. Treats burns and frostbite. I don't know how harmed I like how. Just go ahead and use a med pack. I don't know where the status effects are. Let's see. Health. Status is Y. Corrosive gas hazard. Suit protection engaged. Good. Okay. So I'm not burned yet. Okay. Cool. Now let's see. How much am I getting hurt still by the fire? Oh, good. It's done. That worked. All right. That was kind of funny. Can I climb up here? Oh, I can't clamber as well as a Spartan. Oh, I can over here, though. Look at that. Yeah! There's no one up here anymore. I already killed them, but still. Sparkling water? Ooh. Okay. I want to know what this, what is it you said? Fishing guy? I haven't, ever done this. We gotta go to Google first. I don't think I've ever seen the lists. What? Fisher Price, branded shadows, the perfect thing to have at a AAA game in 2023, right? So random stuff and hit enter, and then click on the fisherman. A boot. And you just click again, and you find out, and you just find out what you catch every time. Is that basically what this is? Hey. That's a can of, you know, either sardines or anchovies. Probably sardines. I like sardines. Does exploding count as burns? Cool. Brilliant. Okay. That's a brilliant little mini game. It's a good stream right there. Just a stream of that game all day long. I bet someone would watch it. There would be someone out there that would watch that the entire day. Let's see. Yeah, see, these mugs are high value for that weight. But I have a feeling that's not actually as high value as I think. Vending machines. Okay. Package. Chunks cake package as. Yeah, see, that's not... That's a lot of money just to... Like, compared to what I was thinking. What's up? Hey, Regret! How's it going? You should do that for a stream. I know, right? Just go to that fishing game... and just do that all day long. Or I can figure out how to stream, I don't know how yet, but I can figure out how to hook up my other consoles through my Xbox to stream my other games. Just bust out, Twilight Princess HD on the Wii U, go to the fishing hole, and we could just fish in the fishing hole in Twilight Princess on the Wii U for an entire... like 24-hour straight stream. I bet that would be great. Or we could go to Ocarina of Time. Actually, do you have Game Pass Ultimate? I do. Wait, okay, what am I missing? A mix of Destiny and Alien Isolation in the UI. Nice. Yeah, I actually really like this. This game is like selling me more and more as I play it, to be honest. But yeah. So I found out that the items... Okay, I found out that, like, okay, there was, like, these microwave things that I was picking up and grabbing and shaking it to make the item fall out of it. But I found out that you can actually just hold down the A button on them and open it. Ooh, pharmaceutical lab. What's over here? Fiber? Common organic resource. This item can be used as a component in crafting. Okay. So apparently they actually tell you if it can be used in crafting, and I don't need to sit here and screw around and grab literally everything, being like, I wonder what this can be used for. I can just look for the higher value items and then the things that say, like this one, and then the things that say that they can be used for crafting. And I think these are pretty valuable for their weight. Almost. Not much better. Zelda minigame ASMR, right? Let's see. Could start the Jedi games too then. Oh, actually, yeah, I actually own some of those already, if not all of them, and I've never played them. Well, I did. Okay, I played one Jedi game back on the original Xbox, rented from Blockbuster, but I haven't really... Okay, what is this? Bandages? Ooh. What was this crafted from? Oh, those things I picked up. Wrappings for cuts and wounds, used for treating afflictions, treats contusions, lacerations, and puncture wounds. Does it heal me at all? Or does it just treat if I'm, like, bleeding out? That's interesting. I think I probably want that then. I'm gonna make 4 of them. Yes, we'll make 4 of them. I don't think I'm gonna need more than 4 right away, and if I need more of them, then I can come back here. But yeah, Jedi Fallen Order. Also, the camera being in the middle ain't it? Yeah. Well, you can. It covers up the bottom left corner of the HUD. But yeah. But how's it going, Regret? I know you just showed up a minute ago. Willie, can you do a setup tour? A setup tour of the game? Or a setup tour of, like, my room? Whoa, did the game just crash? Oh, shit, the game just crashed. Wow. Look at that. A setup tour of my room, of my office. I can't, actually, because off-screen is my wife's, work equipment. And she works for Sony as a QA tester, so there's actually shit over there that's on NDA that I can't show. It's mostly digital, so it's mostly just the hardware that has the digital stuff on it, but I can't show it at all. So, like, people who come over to our house can't enter this room. I have to lock the door unless I, like, giving them special permission. Like, if James came over here to do a stream where he was just hanging out, with me, then, like, I'd totally let him in here, but he would have to sit over here, and he wouldn't be allowed to go near that computer and stuff like that. So, yeah. AAA Gaming in 2023, ladies and gentlemen. I know, right? I think the crash is a sign that you need to go forge. I was thinking the same thing, actually. That might be the switch, the transition here. This is definitely is in my cart. But in the meantime, we got Halo Infinite. You were just talking about Star Wars. We'll do that on another day. I actually never beat this one. I started it. I would start it over if we streamed this, because then y'all could see from the beginning if you haven't played it before. But if you have played it before, we could just start wherever I am. But I was only in, like, the first mission, so I didn't really get that far. And I hadn't played any of the previous Deus Ex games either. I also have Half-Life, but, like, I've never played them. And I mean, I played Half-Life 2 on the original Xbox, but I didn't get very far into it. So basically, I've played a lot of games enough to feel out and know the gameplay. And then I've played a ton of other games that actually have beaten all the way to completion. I was, like, halfway through this game, and I haven't gone back to... No, 7 of 60 achievements. There's no way I was halfway through it. But I think I had some kind of graphics card issue back then whenever I was playing this originally. But yeah, y'all are saying stuff that I'm missing. I think the crash is... I see. Starfield, where the solar system runs on NASA-powered potatoes. Exactly. Jedi Fallen Order bangs. Yeah, I think I have a Star Wars section. Did I skip over it? I've got... The Myst series is really good. Y'all haven't played Myst and y'all want to hang out and do that sometime, I would 100% replay Myst. The sound effects in this game are what inspired Marty O'Donnell to get into video games in the first place. This sounds like the music and the audio design of Myst, the original Myst here, is literally the thing that made Marty O'Donnell stop doing jingles and TV and go for like commercials and get into gaming or into making video game music and make the Halo he made Riven's music. Or he worked on Riven's music, or the sound design. No, that's right. He didn't do the music. He only did the sound design for a bunch of the stuff, and then he went on to make other stuff for various other places. But yeah, well, that's kind of cool because my PlayStation is almost 8 years old and on life support. I need to fix the disc hardware stuff. I think the laser's broken though. Gotcha. Yeah, the PlayStations are kind of... I have a PlayStation 2 with a broken CD tray. And my older brother got a broken PlayStation 3 back in the day with one from somebody on Craigslist and then repaired that. But yeah, okay, I've got my Star Wars section. Battlefront 2 Classic, Empire War. And I had installed Knights of the Old Republic 1 because I never actually got to play that one all the way through. I've beat the second one. Wait, Knights of the Old Republic 2... wait, what? The Sith Lords? Yeah, this is 2. This art is really high quality for what I remembered. Knights of the Old Republic 2 looking like. But anyway, I've beat this like 3 times, but I have never played the first one all the way through. I have the PS4 original. Gotcha. XCOM 2 when one custom alien is added. Nope. I think the XCOM would be a good one to play since you know, Mexico or something like that just released a bunch of pictures of aliens that they're claiming to be real or something like that. They looked really fake to me. They didn't look like a real living creature that had been mummified or turned to stone, which either means that they're, well, I guess they would be from another planet, so they biodegrade differently, and we do know that it's possible to have silicon-based life. But, yeah. I have the PS4 original. Cool. We're still, let's see. So should I just switch to Halo Infinite and do some forging? Like I normally do? Because I haven't done that on stream in a while, and I've been missing like an entire... It's been over a week since I forged on stream at this point. I'm pretty sure. I have the PS4. See, KOTOR in a nutshell. Final Fantasy, The Jedi Chronicles. I agree. And it's really good. The first one... the second one I really, really loved. I have no... But like, I haven't beaten the first one, so I don't know how much I love that one. And there's super spoilers for the first one in the second one. So I've kind of like a little bit spoiled myself for the first one. But I like about Riven and all that. Or Revan, not Riven. That is the Mist game that we were just talking about. The game's off on the wrong monitor, by the way. I'm going to have to move it over there. I've been sick for like a month, lol. Really? I didn't realize that. I know we were chatting in the last month, but I didn't realize how sick you were. That sucks. But at least it's like, I assume that means it's over, right? Let's see. Just don't go too far. 343 is holding our hands on Forge content. It's a daycare. Kids from school going back and forth. Gotcha. Yeah. Well, let's turn on some music if we're gonna be on Forge. Wait, what's this? Combat Workshop. Oh yeah.
I didn't see.
What's Forge? You didn't see the sharpener? It's inside that cardboard box.
I didn't see it there.
It's one of the ones that are like rounded and like green and stuff.
Yes, but I
I don't think it's over here. Yeah, I don't see it.
I actually think you have a sharpener.
I do have a sharpener, I think, back here. Hold on, let me sharpen a pencil for like 2 seconds and I'll really get started on what I'm doing here. Alright. ASMR sharpening. I have no idea if you can even hear this. Not quite. A little more. There we go. Will forge on stream? When will ever forge again? Good question. What about Assassin's Creed Origins? Do I have that one in here? I had all my Assassin's Creed game on console. Oh wait, is this loud? It is. It's very loud. Jesus Christ. I can't tell how loud it is on this setting, but yeah. It's on Xbox Game Pass. Oh, it is. That's right. Yeah. That could work. I don't have it installed though, so I'll do that on another day, but I could definitely do that. I have to like, clear stuff off my computer if I'm going to do that. You saw all the Star Wars games installed. One of those has to go if I want to install some other stuff. Not just one, probably more than one of these games. But yeah, I have the System Shock demo. I think this is the remake of it that they're in the process of making. But I never actually even booted it up. I installed it. This is one of my favorite games of all time. Star Wars Empire at War. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Halo Infinite got that World of Warcraft style updating screen. I also need a controller cleaning. Yeah. Love Origins. Yeah. I love Origins too. It's what sold me on Assassin's Creed easily. Obviously it was the first one, so it sold everybody on Assassin's Creed, but yeah. Why is this thing saying that I've got something new in here? I hate that. It's been doing that forever. None of the armor cores say that I have something new. But ever since I got it's this armor coating. Ever since they gave me the stuff for being in matchmaking, it has perpetually had that little yellow arrow on it. So one of those items is like broken. Let's see. Here's a game you can play. Nitro type. It's fire, I'm telling you. Nitro type? I mean, that would be fire. Wouldn't that imply that it's like a flammable thing? Something extremely flammable for nitro? Let's see. That makes sense that it'd be fire. Let's see. I was considering jumping into this for one match and then going into Forge, if you guys are down for that. But if you guys don't want to watch me play, I can do this off stream, no problem. What is this? At will. What did I miss? I'll let you. That'll give you time to reply if you guys think that that's a terrible idea. What died faster, Unity Engine or Moonshot's career? Right? I don't know. Jesus, that was. Well, Moonshot is gonna have a revival of their career because they started talking to Shapiro about an interview and like possibly getting hired onto Shapiro's website. Nitro Type, competitive typing game. Oh, it's the one where you're a race car and you type. Actually, I did know about this. Nitro Type, auto typer for Chromebooks. Probably have to mute this just in case there's some kind of copyrighted thing in here. I am terrible at typing. This would not be good. I pick at my keyboard. I type fast for someone who picks at their keyboard, but like that is not good. But yeah, that does seem like a cool one otherwise. You have room in a lobby, I would be happy to kill some bad guys. Oh, cool. Y'all want to hop into a multiplayer real quick and everyone can like join in or something? Or would y'all rather just go straight into Forge? Let's see. I do have some stuff to show off in Forge. Well, if everyone does want to do that, you can get ready and then we can do that. But let's see. Oh, what about Crew Motorfest? It's free for 10 hours starting tomorrow. Really? Can I race you? Oh, and the typing thing? I don't know. I'd be embarrassed. I'd probably get stomped. So Overlook is almost ready to be like fully playable, but they have that bug right now where if you do custom matches, AI start before you, so it's gonna be really hard to do the testing on any of these maps for a while. And what I'm gonna do is probably make some kind of like invisible barrier that like boxes them in at the beginning and then script it to delete that barrier once the gameplay starts, so I can at least try to do it. I don't have a computer besides my school computer. Oh, gotcha. Or I can do a script that as soon as the game starts, it paralyzes all of them, basically reduces their movement to 0%, and then as soon as the match starts, on gameplay starts rather than game starts, then it'll return their movement back to 100%. And I could do something like that, but I think the boxing end would be easier. But that would make it a little easier. The block out, this one right here, that one's still very unfinished. When was the last time I showed off Division? Latest version? That was weird. I closed the game and reopened it. It should automatically start the latest version. So I don't know, PTSD machine, if you're in the game yet and ready to play. So I'm just kind of giving you time to boot up the game if you aren't. And if anybody else wants to play, then we can play together too. Because that'd be pretty dope. Since I've been out of Halo for a week, I don't mind doing that. Oh, at least I've been a little bit forging offline. But yeah. What's up, buddy? You need a diaper change?
Yeah.
Well, your mama's in the other room. Or you can wait until the stream's done. Is it really big diaper? It doesn't smell like a poopy. It smells like a pee-pee, probably. I don't smell anything, so I assume it's a pee-pee. Uh-huh. Okay, I'll change in just a minute, okay? Let's see. You are ready, but I don't know how to join my game. Okay, cool. It's like a laptop. Gotcha. So this is where I'm at right now, okay? So we have, like, this is based on... a lot of this is based off of, like, previous maps that already exist. This is based off of, the map, the campaign mission, like I've shown you guys, 343, Guilty Spark. This area is purely just my own extrapolation of the back base of this area and some area around it. There's gonna have like an energy door on it, and stuff like that. So will this, and that door will open and you'll come out. And then out here will all be water. So like you'll start, drowning with the 9-minute countdown. Or 9-second, countdown before you die. This area I was just starting to work on last time, which was to mirror over here a bit. There's going to be an energy door here, so that exiting that goes outside. Energy door here, so entering this will bring you back inside. So there's going to be a lot of places where, like, to cross into there, you have to go out and risk it, and then you might get, like, attacked, and, like, you might have to, like hide or something like that to survive, and then, like, come in here to, like, get through the energy to, like, get into the safe zone, Let's see, do we have to be friends on Xbox game bar to join your game? Probably, but I can just friend you. So yeah, I'm ready, but I don't know how to join your game. Let's see, it blocked my message, but it said but my friend has a tiny gaming computer he lets me play. A gaming computer he lets me play. For some reason, you said gaming computer, and I pictured a computer chair for some reason. And I just immediately pictured someone sitting in a tiny computer gaming chair, and I was like, I don't know why. Let's see. I heard Season 5 will bring easy anti-cheat. I've heard that too. So that's why I said it's like a laptop. So the leaks are showing for Season 5 are pretty substantial. Oh man, I'm gonna be hard pressed to find the tweets about it now that the game I'll have to go to the Halo API. No. Surasia. Let's see. If I go to Surasia's profile, he probably will be low enough. Scroll down here and he'll have a bunch of these like leaks. So this is here's a leak where he got to see there's going to be an update to the main menu, and now it's going to say play, and it's going to select what you want to play. It's going to be the news there, season thing, and challenges. Right, your Spartan chilling in the forest map, whatever that means. And what technical Halo is saying is that he thinks select what to play is actually going to be the custom, like the back in Master Chief Collection, the what do you call it? The what is it? His name is Greater Pain, I think. Yes. My game profile is called Greater Pain. I have one called Will Forge, but they added a bunch of numbers to the end because someone else already had Will Forge itself, and so I was like, well, that's lame. Now I've got all these numbers at the end, so I was gonna change it to something else to associate with Will Forge. But it's a backup account that I was just gonna put onto my maps, and I never did it, and now I'm already in playlists so that without it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep it as Greater Pain or whatever. I'm not really worried too much about it. My son is actually the one who plays with the one that's called Will Forge and has a bunch of numbers on it. But yeah, let's see. Okay, so this is kind of dope, but some other leaks, he had a list of leaks in like one post. Liam. Whoa, that's dope. What is this? 360 view of the hunters. What is this? This is so cool. Oh, it's a Minecraft mod that adds a hunters. Okay, that's dope. Okay, I don't see any of his other leaks. He had like he had one post that was like just a list. It was just a single text-based post. There's a bunch of leaks. Okay, Tatanka just got updated in the API pro system, like in the code, into here, which is like Forge Academy multiplayer. Tatanka just got added in here. Let's see. The cat picture? Yeah, he has a cat picture on here. Let's see. I may be stupid. Whatever that is. Oh, this cat. Yeah. Yo, I can borrow your iPhone cable. He likes to post pictures of cats every now and then. What is this one? HIRT.net 6 working on Xbox One dev mode. Oh, there's a point where the word, or like the text for the game running on the Switch got added to the API, which is crazy. And then and it's not like confirmed that that's coming, but they're at least thinking about it because they wouldn't have it wouldn't be new code in the API, which is crazy. Let's see, capstone reward for next week. So like the hero people, highest rank, they're finally going to get a reward. I guess they didn't expect them to get the reward, like get to hero until then. Did you receive my friend request? Oh, let me see. Let me hit this button. I don't think you're allowed to see this. I don't think it appears on stream. But I have a message request. No, it's someone asking to... Is this... What's your profile? Because I don't know... Oh yeah, there it is. PTSD machine. There we go. Follow. Done. Mutual. Someone added me as their friend and I don't know who it is. That's unfortunate. I changed my gamer tag to... Carnage. Oh, that's a cool one. That's really dope. What else was it? There were other leaks that he had. People on this app have completely lost basic skills recently. Yeah, he posted this picture of that cat, and then he immediately afterward, people were asking him if it meant like something was being added to the game. Okay, there is... Season 5 is leaked to probably be called Reckoning. Which isn't too big of a deal. Jesus, where is it? That's what he's saying anyway. Which it might change by then. Where is it? He had a list of... He had like a text... Here it is. Forge really seems to be on another one of the big things changing with Season 5. Forge AI, node graph improvements, nodes as prefabs, or modes, I mean, game modes as prefabs, so that you'll be able to, like, download game modes in the prefabs, like, folders and stuff. Don't mess with the keys, buddy. And new canvases, new palette, which is the, we know that the Banished palette is coming, so they're probably going to start doing the Banished palette. It probably won't be finished, but we're going to get a new palette. And much more. He's like, what does much more consist of? You tell me. But I think there was another one. Maybe there was the .api, Halo.api that did the other one. But it had other stuff that wasn't just specifically Forge stuff. But that's all really dope stuff that's coming. And the craziest thing is that Tatanka in the API got an update. But anyway. Oh, buddy, he's shoving me. Okay, nice. Just invite me to your game when you're ready. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and, like, I guess leave this up here. And then I'm going to go grab, so you can kind of look at it while I go grab my son a diaper change. Because he's trying to... I will not be able to play an actual match like that. Returned. Okay, let's see. Okay, what are you saying? Oh, Ripshade's here. How's it going? Hey, we're about to be playing if you want to join. Oh, I was going to say really quick. So this area, this hallway, this room is like a room in Rat Race. This path is my own kind of design that sort of acts like a path that's in Rat Race. This room is like in Rat Race on the ground floor. This area is like in Rat Race, but I added a bridge going across the top. This area is like in Rat Race, but I added a ton of extra doors coming in and out of it, and like a hole in the roof and stuff like that. And it comes over here. I don't know why the ramp that's supposed to be over here is gone. There should be another one over here. But anyway, and... Okay, well, I'll be in and out for reasons you know of. Okay, because you're playing Red Dead Redemption. Rip Shade, how's it going? I didn't actually read what was going on in chat. Let's see. Sleeps. Wait, okay, nice. Just invite me to your game. Sleeps. Finally, Will, your AI gets improved. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay, yeah. How's it going? My cat is playing with the headphones wire. Oh, man. And then in here is based off a room in Silent Cartographer. and so is this room, as y'all know, but they're not aligned like this. And then this is basically longest, and in a way, pretty much almost one for one, but I've added a bunch of like doors and like elevators and stuff like that. Otherwise, the shape layout is pretty much one to longest. No, because I'm bored of Halo. Oh, okay, I see. Let's see. Good, man. Just slept most of the day, then played my friends on Fort for a little. Now gym. I hate going to the gym late. Oh yeah, I know you and James were talking about gym, going to the gym and stuff like that, and hanging out. Well, not hanging out with each other, but yeah, you know what I mean, like just in general, gym life. And then this hallway is a significantly warped version of the hallway in Rat Race as well, where there'd be a teleporter right here, and then this way would loop back up to that building. But it actually normally hits that building like right here, where it go through a doorway that's right here. And I am probably going to put a doorway here, but it's not going to be obviously connected over here anymore. So, gym bro talk, lol. Exactly. I'm doing pretty good. I'm I've been pretty busy, but with other stuff, and I haven't been streaming Halo because I've been streaming Starfield, but only for like a couple of days. Most of the day of this entire week has been pretty much just skipping streams for various reasons. Like every single day was something different. On the weekend, it was actually because I forgot to mention this, is that I'm actually finally working on, where is it? Finally working on, okay, I don't know where it went. Desktop, it's gonna be in here somewhere. Or maybe? No, I don't know where it is, because I wasn't paying attention where I put them, and then I forgot. I rebooted my computer and lost all of my folders that were open, so I'm gonna have to go re-find my folders. But basically, I've been working on finally making like a YouTube video that's about the topics I've talked about a bunch, about genre shift in adaptations. That's why all my adaptations, why everything behind me has changed. It's because I was prepping for that adaptations video. That's why I installed this shelf. Let's see. Let me grab really quick a random clip, which may not even be one of the final cuts, so it might be garbage. Let me see. Typically, the really long ones were ones where it was going pretty well, and I was able to salvage some good stuff from the middle of it. It's going to be Windows Media Player, so it's going to be garbage, but yeah. The map looks nice? Yeah.
But I'm going to interrupt myself
This
here.
is not the camera that I was using. This is my webcam. And this is my good audio, but then I have like my phone is up as a real webcam, so this looks like really crappy camera angle, and then I'm taking the audio from this one and the camera from the other one and merging them to make it better quality.
Bring back the food, and they can't.
And then and I was just ranting about it, but then I'm editing it down to where it's not as much a rant and more of like a good idea. But yeah, like a good video rather than just being a rant. But we were about to play. Do you want to play, Ripshade? Do you want to play with us? PTSD Demon, PTS Demon, and I were about to try and play some Halo. Let's see. Noise. You look weird without the headphones. I know, right? I got ears. It's so weird. I've got big ears. They like poke out. Well, they're not big. They're normal size, but they poke out a lot at a sharp angle. So from the front, they look big. And I got a weird chip in this ear that's like permanent. Like I was born with this little like cutout divot thing. That's a little strange. It makes me identify well with Stephen Colbert because he's got one ear that pokes out weird on the top and then a normal one on the other side. And he likes to point out how weird they are. But yeah, anyway. Noise. Let's see, I'll play with you after my match. Can't cause I'm getting ready for the gym, or else I would, buddy. Cool. PTSD machine. I know, right? Replying to, let's see, Regret. Hey, bro. Yeah, exactly. Yes, Regret was here too. But yeah. Cool. Okay, that's good. Let me see if I can find everybody that we just. There we go. How do I invite? Game. Invite to game. There we go. I just sent you an invite. PTSD machine. Let's see. It's hard for me to turn down Halo 2. I know, right? Just go ahead and just play with us. Okay, you changed your name, right, Regret? So you're Carnage. Here we go. Game, invite to game. You're already in a match, but I invited you, so you should be able to hop in. And let's see, how close are you to done with your match, Regret? Because I know that's a cool one. You know what? I'm gonna use a weird. Since we're waiting a little bit anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pick one of the armored cores that I don't normally use. So this is one I use a lot. This is one I use around Christmas. I pretty much just leave this one as Candy Cane Brigade. You said the S word, and now the school has blocked your stream. I don't know what S word I said. Like S-H-I-T? Oh, I said... Oh, okay. Is it... Did I say the S-H-I-T S word? This is a cool one. I like that new colors coding. That armor coding's really fun for that one, too. I think... Let's see. I could match you by doing Rakshasa with you. Hey, aka Ashton, how's it going? Welcome. Where did you do your invite from? It showed up on screen. Game bar doesn't show. Okay, yeah. So I've got game bar up right now, but it doesn't show up on my thing. So I'm trying to get people in. If you want to join too, aka Ashton. Do you go by aka Ashton or Ashton, or do you just go by Ashton usually whenever people are talking to you? By the way, Carnage game. Invite to game. Let's see, where did you do your invite from? Oh, Ripshade. That's, for some reason, I thought it said Regret. But yeah, no, I've got the game, the Xbox bar up right now, but it doesn't appear on screen whenever you're streaming. So you can't see this, but like all up here and all around here, there's a bunch of windows for me. But yeah. Okay, so this one, I've never actually used this Chimera, and I actually finally got it to a place that I thought was dope. I really like the this visor, this singularity foam looks really cool with this silver, so I might go ahead and use this one for today because it's like the only time I've used Chimera ever, and that might be cool. It showed up when you hit party invite over Regret, which was weird. Oh really? That's why I asked. Yeah, so if I right click it, it shows up. Like if I go like this, game. Oh, it does. Yeah, the drop bar. That's crazy. Okay, well I think, let's see, Regret, are you almost ready? Because we could just hop straight in, and you could join it. You could hot join us. Yeah, the Chimera kind of is hard to make look cool without much customization to choose from. Yeah, but I really like this one. Like I kind of hated the Chimera core until I found this visor. Like. I got the coating and I put it on there, and I just had the visor that goes with the coating, and I thought it was cool looking ish, but then I was like, I'm just gonna hop in. I think Regret, you're gonna have to hot join us, I think, unless you can tell me that you're like right about to be done. But yeah, but I do like the look you have on. Would you be shocked if I said Ahsoka episode 5 is the highest rated episode yet? No, I wouldn't. And they knew it was gonna be. That's why they put it in theaters. I don't know if you knew this. They had a limited theater run of that episode, so you could actually have gone and seen that episode in theaters, and maybe even now still, it might still be running in select theaters. But yeah, that episode was so good, and I don't want to spoil anything because it was too good to do that. But I will say, this is not a spoiler thing, that my take now is Ahsoka feels like a mainline Star Wars film, Star Wars like series. It feels like mainline Star Wars, where The Mandalorian and Andor feel like spin-offs, because Ahsoka is a proper sci-fi, or space opera spaghetti western, right? Actually, this can give you some examples. Its narrative genre, like a novel, is like a space opera, right? Is Star Wars, But then its cinematic, genre, its film genre, its cinema genre, is that I might mute you when playing so I can concentrate. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Trust me. We'll definitely be watching Clone Wars and Rebels after it finishes. Yeah, that would be cool. But the cinematic genre of Star Wars is that it's a spaghetti western. Not like a regular western, it's spaghetti western because there's swords as well, right? But then Mandalorian is the same thing, but it goes into western. Like normal, full-blown western, not spaghetti western. And then Andor is totally different. It's like spy thriller drama, you know what I mean? Game of Thrones was so good till season 9. Yeah, it's because they shifted genre. That's my argument for all of this, and it's accurate. I think it's accurate. I know it's my own, me saying my own argument is accurate is, you know, tooting my own horn or whatever, but like, Game of Thrones was really good until at the very end they stopped being a political drama because the magic got more powerful than the politics. And that was planned, but the thing is that it works way better in the... Whoa, they're all spread out. I knew there was fewer of them, but they're super spread out. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys... Okay, I'll drive. Whoop. Come on, hop in. There we go. Alright, let's see. Let's go take that middle one. Or that one that I see that I thought was in the middle. Don't EMP us, please. Hopped back in by accident. Oh my god. I drove forward and he hopped back in. Oh god damn. Okay, get that guy, yeah. We need to get these guys. There's someone going inside? Is that where they are now? Got him. Alright, hop in, hop in. No! What are you doing? Don't try it. Don't run off. Get in! Defend the guy! Oh my god. Alright. Get him! Oh jeez, the electricity is blinding me. Okay, I'm gonna die. Oh boy. Oh, shotgun. Yes, come in after me, please. Let's get these guys. Oh, they're both coming in different hallways. Oh my gosh, they're gonna come up behind me. Alright, let's get out of here before they get me. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, PTSD machine, give me cover. They're going to kill me. Alright, that worked. That worked pretty well. Bren was so pointless. Yeah, but he had the most interesting story, they said. If you recall, remember? He had the best story. Alright, someone get this seed out the back and put it in. There you go. Cool, cool, cool. Hey, PTSD machine. Let's go in there with this big ol'... Or not. Oh, that's right, he's got me muted. Right, he won't be able to hear me. Duh. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's go over here, through here. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, join us, join us, join us. You might have to hot join us. Let's see. Oh gosh. Oh no, our guy threw it. Okay. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's see. He did nothing to stop what was going to happen. I know, right? Let's see. We're wrecking these guys. Alright. Yeah, let's go. Alright, it says I'm offline. Oh shoot, I never said to online. Okay, hold on. Let me send you an invite again. Hold on, hold on, hold on. No, not party. Game. Invite to game. There we go. And also, I can right-click my account, set it to... No, left-click, and hit appear online. There we go. There we go. You should get the invite, and now I also should be appearing online. Let's grab that. We're about to get attacked. Oh shoot. Ugh. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's see. Alrighty. Yep. Okay, got it? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Let's see if you are actually getting into my party. Can I see if you're in our team yet? Okay, it hasn't joined you into our team yet. But if we get someone leave, then you'll definitely join in right away. We're also about to win anyway. Like, we're stomping these people pretty heavily. Which is pretty cool. I actually like this new version. The one seed at each location, that was a terrible driving. I was doing really good earlier. Let's see. Oh, that guy got me. Wait. Oh, I am Mary. I thought I said I am Marty. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, no, Bran. Yes, Bran was kind of pointless. Well, the thing is, he didn't stop anything because he was manipulating everything from before everyone was even born. Because he became the three-eyed raven, which means he was a timeless, eternal creature that was kind of the same personality sort of taking over his body. And he's no longer really Bran by the end, but he's sort of Bran. Oh, hello. That guy had a hammer. Got him, but I got killed. Let's see. So like, basically, yeah, he said nice skills, thanks. But like, the main thing to me was that like, okay, so in their books, okay, in the books, George R. R. Martin has it written where there's like, when the dragons are born, this glass candle, this dragon glass candle, lights on fire all of a sudden, right? It's like it's a big deal. That suddenly they have it like lights, even though it has no wax or anything like that, right? And it indicates to the viewer that magic is back in the world, because whenever the dragons come back to life, magic enters the world, right? That's what the lore is. But like in the show, they took out a bunch of the magic, and they made it to where that isn't the case, and because of that, it didn't really indicate to you that the genre had shifted, right? Right? The genre of the series was originally, you know, it was one thing, and then they sort of shifted it into a high fantasy. It wasn't really a high fantasy; it was a political fantasy drama, right? But then, like, they shifted it over to a high fantasy whenever the magic, like, right near the end, like the dragons came in, the Night King came in. Do we win? Oh, we need to get 5 points? Oh, jeez, I thought we only needed to get 3. Oh man, regret. I'm so sorry we made you wait. I didn't realize this match was gonna take that long. Let's see. I just want to blow that up. There was dark magic, but that was mostly it. Right, so there was dark magic here and there, but it was all like really gritty. It required a lot of effort, so like it was like an exchange. It wasn't more powerful than like you could have just sent like an assassin and done the exact same thing. So it wasn't more powerful than regular politics, and like the faceless men, like changing your identity and just being you were just still just made you a normal assassin though. You just could change what you looked like, right? But basically, like, everything about it was a little bit, like, politics were more important, more powerful than the magic. So it ended up making it more of a political drama than a high fantasy. It was still fantasy elements, but it wasn't a high fantasy where, like, the whole genre, you know, the whole story is based on that, you know? Oh boy, there's a lot of people around us. Shoot, I got flanked. Suddenly. Right as I went to reload. So yeah, basically to me the genre shifted, and that was the problem with its adaptation. The same thing happened with the Halo TV show. It was a, you know, Halo is a war film, and it's like writing and the gameplay, the way that the, like, Marines behave and stuff like that. It all makes it to where it feels like a war film. And that in my opinion, up until Halo 4 and 5, where they kind of shifted it a little bit more to like superhero almost. Superhero spy drama in Halo 5, and superhero, like, you know, thriller, like action thriller for Halo 4, and I think that's why it doesn't feel like the Marines are, you know what I mean, like until Halo Infinite switched it back. That's one of the things I love about Halo Infinite, and like that's what basically my video is like basically all about this. I had other examples. Oh, I do not want to go up there. There's too many people up there. Let me just toss it off the cliff. How's that? Hello. Oh no, I gave him cover against my ally. But anyway, so then, yeah, essentially, yeah, if you boil it all down, it's like, a lot of these things, like, The Lord of the Rings is a great example of a perfect adaptation, and they didn't genre shift at all, high fantasy to high fantasy. But every single time there's a horror film, a horror video game adapted to a horror film or TV show, it's at least decent. Like, the fan base will be like, yeah, okay, I kind of like this. You know what I mean? They're like, I like this enough. Even if they're like, oh man, it could that guy was just AFK. Even if they kind of act like they're like, yeah, no, I mean, it could be better, sure, but I basically like this enough, you know? Oh, there's none left. They already stole them all. And so if you really, I I terribly missed. Got him. Well, I punched him at least. Bye-bye. You're gonna go to bed? Alright, sounds good. Later. Yeah, basically, if... With horror film, like, you know, Silent Hill, the Silent Hill movie was, like, fantastic. With Sean Bean and everything in it. You know, all that kind of stuff. It's all really good. Like, all the horror films are at least somewhat good, you know? And they'll be like, oh, I didn't like how they changed this. And it's like, yeah, that one change, but overall, they feel like the vibe is right, you know what I mean? And that's where the genre comes from. The genre sets the vibe of film, you know what I mean? What I'm about to kill with this thing. Got him. Let's see, John was treated very horribly as a character. Yes, he was. I guess people are getting mad about not casting dwarves for Snow White, but I'm like, have you ever watched Lord of the Rings, lol? Also, they're fey creatures. The dwarves in the original creatures, like, in the original stories, are some kind of strange... Oh, that was a horrible miss. Oh, we won. Cool. It's a, you know, they're fey creatures. They're not dwarves as in, like, you know, little people. The dwarves are like Dark Alfar. They're like they're the elves that live in the underground and are super pale and are not described to be short. So like the stuff that happened with the seven dwarves in this new thing is technically not that bad, but at the same time, like, yeah, I don't know. But real life people who rely on dwarves as their like way of getting a job are being affected by it. So I don't know which one is necessarily right, but I think that they definitely need to think about hiring some little people for some stuff. Okay, we're gonna hit play. That was fun. We did really well. We stomped them. But Arya arc was just weird, and she shouldn't. When you ordering AC Mirage? Oh, that's a good question. I'm probably gonna. Yeah. Do you want to see that one? Arya arc was just weird, and she shouldn't have gotten all the glory. I like Arya. I think that she should have gotten some of the glory. I think that the I don't know. It did seem out of left. It felt. That's the thing. Like I was saying, it feels more high fantasy. Like the way that they killed the Night King, it wasn't like some kind of political come together or something like that, or political maneuvering or strategic maneuvering during the battle. So like their political alliances didn't actually play into how they won that battle. They just sort of were like, okay, we'll distract the dragons with our dragon, or the dragon with our dragons, plural, and then Arya will assassinate the Night King. Yeah, it kind of feels like all the politics was for naught. Nothing that, not even like in the North, the way the North does politics, where they're like all about trust and alliances and like family and stuff like that. That didn't even really play a role into it, except for that they were the family members that ended up killing the monsters, which didn't feel like politics, and it was a political drama. So I understand, like, that's kind of, I think, where the vibe comes from. I like Arya, and I liked that she got the glory because she was really awesome. But I think that was what shifted the genre with that decision. Like good decisions, like adding a character to Halo that's a child of one of the insurrectionists, right? One of the insurrectionist warlords, like Quan Ha. That was a brilliant move. The whole setup was great. Having her father be killed by the Covenant and everything like that was set up perfectly. But then her decisions and the way she behaved was written more for an action film. And it would have been great for an action film, but it didn't feel like it should be an action film because it was a Halo thing, and then other things like that. So yeah, I guess people are getting mad about not casting dwarves for Snow White. Yeah, John was treated very horribly. Khaleesi arc was so dumb and rushed. Her demise so fast. Yeah, I know, it's super dumb. That was fun. When you ordered AC Mirage, let's see, Assassin's Creed Mirage, let's see, even if they wanted to make real actors, they can just do what Lord of the Rings did, lol. Hobbits, lol. Let's see, I need to watch, got Game of Thrones again. I have the 4K collector's steelbooks. Oh, that's awesome. Sorry, I was a little bit distracted there for the beginning of the match. So I wasn't helping. Oh, whoa, we already got a seed? Okay, PTSD machines down there already, like, leading a contingency of troops to take out to deliver a seed. Just gonna blow up that warthog from over here. There it goes. Alright, cool. Their warthog's down. Alright, let's see. Battle rifle, that's an upgrade.
Your enemies have one power seed remaining.
You think I was coming to you, didn't you? You sure did. But I was planning on canceling with my thrusters. And now I'm gonna chase, and you're gonna die. Because you're set for range. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I messed up. Let's see, wanna see him? Okay, I need to watch again. I have four, yeah, sure, send me the pictures, because that's awesome. We have the basic ones. We also have the extended edition Lord of the Rings up there. But yeah. So like, what else? Oh, The Witcher. The Witcher's problem is the same thing. It's an adventure fantasy, like a hack and slash adventure fantasy, like sword and sorcery adventure fantasy, fighting monsters, where the monsters are so strong that one of them getting into a kingdom can completely derail all of the politics in that area, right? And then about halfway through season 2, it suddenly shifted into political drama, and it wasn't like Yennefer and Ciri were main characters in the first season, but it didn't feel wrong. It didn't feel off. But as soon as they switched to being a political drama, it ended up suddenly immediately feeling off, and people started blaming Yennefer for that and the character, and I think they're wrong for that because I don't believe that that's the problem. The problem isn't that Yennefer is like featured too heavily, it's that Yennefer's stuff happens to be the really political stuff, and the political stuff is the problem. So it's a coincidence that it's her. But it is actually leading to, it looks like it's her that's the problem, but it's not. It's actually just the, like, she's fine. She's actually really well written. Everything about her is awesome. But then the way that she's introduced and the way she adjusts the storyline is causing, because her story is one of political drama, and it doesn't feel like, The Witcher anymore. Because The Witcher is about it's a high fantasy exterminator, as I put it in my video. He's just a high fantasy exterminator. Ooh, hello. This guy's gonna try and kill me. You're not gonna get me. He got me. I was hoping to get behind that rock too before he could. I could have teleported back to my spawn, and I was thinking about doing that, but I wanted to get the seed first and then teleport back to where I was, and go all the way across the map. Anyway, I probably should pay a little bit more attention to the match so that they don't win, because we stomped them last time, and then now I'm not like getting any kills. Ooh, that's not nice. Ooh. Oh boy, I got hit from the right and then immediately hit from the front. Oh, they tagged me. There's no other way. Yeah, someone must have tagged my location, and they all looked in my direction just as I jumped out of cover, because there was like 3 people shooting at me immediately. That would make sense. All right, I'm out in the open. Let's see. Yeah, we need that. Ooh, energy sword. Okay. Yeah, he's got that one. All right. Jesus, I got attacked from behind. All right, yeah. So that's my opinion. Is that it's always whenever the genre shifts that's whenever the show starts getting worse. Whenever the shows are being really successful for a long time, it shifts and it gets significantly worse. Whenever they do really well in the first season and it shifts, like The Witcher, it immediately gets worse. They never genre shift superhero movies because they know exactly what those are, because they're comic books. So like, they already have their cinematic genre is already written out for them with pictures, right? So they know which genre to give them for cinematics, And then yeah, just. Alright, let's go after this guy. I need to give him the cover before he get killed. Woo! Let's go this way. Guess what? You can use equipment now while you're using while you're holding the seeds, which is great for. Let's juggle these. Oh boy. I saw that guy, but I thought he was an ally for some reason. Even though I guess he had a red outline, but I wasn't paying enough attention. I saw him out of the corner of my eye. But let's see. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, that's my take. That's mostly what that video is going to be about, and I've been thinking about it for like 2 years. I wanted to make this before the first season of Halo came out. And I was really hoping that would help the first season of Halo come out and be really good, because they'd make it a war film. And then, but now I have way more examples, so at least the video itself will be better, because I have more data to go off of, because I can talk about things like One Piece, which is a fantastic adaptation. I'm gonna go after this seed. Okay, those guys are about to give me trouble.
Alright. There we go. Got a shotgun. Okay. Where is it? Where is the new seed location? There we go. Always put it in the farthest one, hardest to reach, so that your allies might be able to put them into the easier ones to get to if they're running from people. You know what I mean? That's what I always do. Let's see.
Power seed stockpile incoming.
So I'm hoping that video is actually going to do well, because I've been, thinking about it for years, but I have no idea. Let's see. Oh, thrusters. That's good. New power seeds. Jeez, 12 seconds. That's gonna take a long time for them to load in. There's a overshield guy over there. OS.
Power seeds. We're ready to secure.
Alright, here we're gonna go after that seed right there. Just like this. That'll work. And now we're gonna run it back to the base. If you get into a grav lift and then use a thruster, it's amazing. Alright, okay.
We are one.
It's a fantastic way to make yourself, like, be able to change course and immediately get something good. Yeah, see, that person put it right in the first one, you see? Put it in the far back one, because if you're not being attacked at the moment, someone else might be being actively attacked whenever they round the corner with the next seed, you know what I mean? So you gotta give them a slight edge, that tiny little two-step edge, you know what I mean? Not very far of a distance at all, but ooh, they're gonna get a point if that one gets put in. Whose is this? I hope that's a good guy and not a bad guy. Let's see. Ooh, grapple shot, grapple shot. That's what we need. Oh no, they made it.
Power seed stockpile incoming.
Oh, I was hoping he wouldn't notice me. I don't know why I didn't think he would notice me on his motion tracker, but I was like, yeah, I'll just totally sneak right up on him. Man, we almost made it. If I'd used my thruster to like go faster, I might have been able to get in there with the grapple shot once I grabbed the grapple shot. But I didn't want to waste my thruster uses, which was a mistake. Where are they? Oh, they're just incoming. Right. Duh. Oh no. They've got two wasps. Oh shoot. Okay, get this grapple. Ah, Jesus Christ. Okay, guys. I got grapple shot. You're back? You said okay, I'm back? Are you able to play now? Are you back as in you could play? Whoa, hello. I just like round a corner and there he is. Oh good, we've got three of them coming back. Nice.
Power seed. Your team just scored. Power seed
Okay, that guy's hiding.
incoming.
Alright, we need to get... Let me see what's inside here. What do we have spawning in here? Ah, no, it's not an electric weapon. I was hoping for like the electric pistol or something. I forget what it's called. The shock pistol. Oh gosh, there's someone coming this way.
5 minutes remaining.
Oh gosh, how'd that not board it? There we go. Now I got him. Really? Just gonna fly over.
Power seeds are ready to secure.
Oh, I thought that good if shields down low enough. Let's see. I just felt that like the whole standoff and everything was just pointless. Like the episode leading up to it were incredible. The episodes leading up to it were. Discord? Okay, I'm gonna check Discord in a second. We're too tight on these points to check it right this second, but for sure. Let me grab this one. Alright, there's one guy who's threatening to come in. Okay. Ooh, I see a dude with a razorback that I'm going to EMP. Okay. I need to get out of here before I get killed. Got no shields. Alright. Ooh, yes please. Thank you.
team just scored.
I believe the Guardians just chose
Power
me.
seed stockpile incoming.
Alright, let's go up here. You're dead. Let's see. Oh, not quite high enough. If I had gone just a little higher, I would have gotten up there. Oh, good, he's dead. Alright. There's gonna be a tank inside their base.
Power seeds ready to secure.
Yeah. Almost had him. Oh, we got both of the tanks. PTSD machines in the other tank. All right, let's just control this.
Our team has load bay, power seed.
Tanker. What's up? You need to sharpen your pencil? Okay. I'll be able to sharpen your pencil in just a second. Oh, is it your bedtime? Mama's saying it's your bedtime. They're chucking them off the cliff! Oh my gosh. The alarm didn't ring? Oh gosh. Okay. Oh yeah, I disabled that alarm, that's why.
In my sights.
Got him. Alright, let's go control this seed real quick.
Load bay, power seed.
Man, we are destroying them. We got both tanks. There's a warthog coming. I think they're gonna be able to grab it.
Your team
Nice.
just scored. Victory is yours.
Awesome. That was fantastic. No comment? Okay. Just feel like the whole standoff and everything was just pointless, like the episode leading up to it were incredible. For Arya doing that thing, yeah, I don't know, I think you had left whenever I was saying what I was thinking about. Oh wait, no, Khaleesi's arc. Which part did you mean? Did you mean Arya's thing or the Khaleesi arc? Here, bring me your pencil. We'll do some pencil sharpening ASMR again. And then you go to bed, because you can't really be drawing a whole bunch. Okay? It's bedtime. Yeah. It is your bedtime. Wow, that's really pointy. That came out pointy really fast. Okay. That was fun. Yeah, it was. It was extremely fun. It's very well done. I actually really like this version of Total Control even more than I liked the original, and I actually really enjoyed the original. We could probably do one more match. Or what's up? No, yeah, you're right. It's bedtime. She's right. But which one were you talking about? Oh no, did I start it? Shoot, did I hit A? Okay, hold on. Exit to desktop. Okay, Discord. Right. I do need to look at the Discord that Aaron was talking about. Sorry, guys. I know I just jumped right out of your thing. Okay, I'm just talking about the show in general. Like, everything was rushed, and everyone want Jon to have an epic fight with the Night King, and he was just getting destroyed. Yeah, it was like the whole genre. Like I was saying, I think that a lot of the decisions that were made were pretty badass. Like, if Jon was made to fight the dragon because Jon is you know, oh yeah, he's one of the Targaryens, so he's fireproof or whatever, that would be a political decision. That'd be a tactical, strategic, you know, political decision to have him not even engage with the Night King. You know what I mean? But like, that wasn't. No worries, it's all good. Okay, cool. This is really dope though. This is the metal box that Aaron's talking about. Those are gorgeous. That is awesome. I like that a lot. Yeah, it's like, I think that like doing that would have worked if it was political, but because they did it as an action film, we wanted to see him be an action hero because he was Jon. You know, he was this whole time being equipped with like special swords, finding out he's also Targaryen and probably fireproof. He dies and come back to life. All of these things are implying he's going to be in combat and he's going to win some fight, right? But then like you get to the point where the actual fight starts and he duels the dragon. The dragon seems like a distraction at that point because the target is the Night King, right? But then like if it was a political and a strategic decision that they actually talked about ahead of time, then it actually would have worked. So that's what I'm saying, is that like changes that they made to it and like decisions they made, and especially even with like the Halo TV show, even with the Hobbit that came out, the live action Hobbit, which like what's the name, Tolkien said he couldn't make the Hobbit, right? Did they even show it? They showed him fighting the dragon, and he was like hiding behind cover as it was blowing fire and dueling it and stuff like that. And I think ultimately, even though he was fighting it pretty well, I don't remember if he kills it. I think he doesn't kill it. I think that Arya, it dies whenever the Night King dies. So, like, he holds off the dragon so it doesn't destroy the entire... Like, the dragon destroyed the wall with a single, you know, blow of its breath. It could have destroyed all of Winterfell in seconds, if that's what he was trying to focus on. So he distracted... Oh, the next picture? Oh, there's 3! Oh, my gosh. He distracted... Oh, is that the back side? Oh, nice, nice. Fire cannot kill a dragon. They say I'm half a man. The Lannisters send their regards. I will be your champion, Valor Morghulis. Thousands of men don't need to die, only one of us. Death is the enemy, the first enemy and the last. The Red Keep has never fallen. It won't fall today. Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. Right. You're saying right? Yeah. The book Hobbit and Lord of the Rings book were better than the movies. Right. So, I mean, the Lord of the Rings books are better than movies, but I wouldn't say that there's any flaw with the movies. I just feel like the stuff that can't be portrayed in movies, like the descriptions of the environment, which were made to be more fanciful in their description, can't be captured on film. Because, first off, it's live action. They need a live action environment. It's a real place, and so it can't feel like a magical place so much. So they can kind of capture a magical place with fancy camera angles and special effects, and they kind of do that a lot with the Elven territories at least. But like, some of the magic is lost there, but it's not something that's like a difference between... It's not like the adaptation failed. It's that film can't do that. And like, you can't hear what's inside their heads, so whenever they're thinking things, you can't, you know, the way that they describe the way that people behave and stuff like that, it's really hard to do. But the films were as close to perfect as possible, you know? We're still awesome, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I think that they cut out things like Tom Bombadil, and they changed characters' personalities. They made the entire Elven race like these like super serious characters, whenever they were actually like these jovial characters that whenever the dwarves show up in The Hobbit, they dance around them in a circle instead of drawing weapons and like telling and threatening them. And like that kind of thing was completely changed in Lord of the Rings. All of this, there's like a whole character cut that was the Lord of Helm's Deep. Well, they didn't completely cut him, and then they've got this like caveman dude, like whole race, the first men kind of thing, that lived in a forest north of Gondor, south of Rohan, and like right along the Gondorian mountains, and like there's a whole bunch of stuff like that. The Mad Queen arc was so stupid too, so rushed. Yeah, I agree, but I didn't feel like he did that on purpose. He just seems like it was a random act. Yeah, then got House of the Dragon last week or so. Oh, House of the Dragon is really good though. I think it goes back to being a political drama, and it works again. You know, it's awesome. Like, she should have came back as a Night Queen later on or something crazy, huh? That could have been interesting to have them fight each other. Yeah, that would have been pretty cool. But the Hobbit movies, I think, are significantly worse than the Lord of the Rings movies. And I think, and the reason is because The Hobbit isn't a high fantasy, like, political, or it's not like the high fantasy genre. It's more like the what do you call it? Y'all can't necessarily see this, but the Witcher. The Witcher is a fantasy adventure story, and so it kind of comes off as like a fairy tale. Fairy tales are fantasy adventures, you know? Where it's more about the adventure of the character and their progression through the story. You don't tend to cut character and show a different perspective and stuff like that too often in that kind of thing. But it's also about like what they're doing right now. You got the 1080 Blu-ray. Oh, nice. For House of the Dragon. Nice. Yeah, see, House of the Dragon is political again and not super magical. Even though they have all the dragons in this, it's not super magic. It's just political again, and it works really well. That's the magic. That's the magic. I mean, the success of Game of Thrones is in its political fantasy, because the tropes you provide, right? A king who took over the throne by leading a rebellion, you know, Robert Baratheon. Robert's rebellion being the reason the king's on the throne, and he has a big warhammer, but he's also a drunk, and he doesn't like to lead. That character works really well in a political drama. Aragorn, the descendant of someone who's like super like skilled and real and almost elf-like, and he inherits this sword that's almost magical because it's forged by the elves, and it means he's the king of Rohan. I mean Gondor. I almost said that wrong. I did say that wrong. That is a character that works in a high fantasy. If you switched them, they wouldn't work, and it would start to warp the genre in the direction that character is built. Why push John out when his family was in control? Like what exactly? Yeah, and like it's like a whole bunch of that stuff was written in a way that fit really well into a high fantasy, but the story was already a political drama. And then other characters that existed, like Cersei, what was Cersei doing in the end? Like the stuff that happened with Cersei at the end completely felt like she didn't matter, while simultaneously the plot was trying to make her matter because of this and that. And then like her ending was kind of lame and boring, and like how she died wasn't exactly how the prophecy went or whatever. All this stuff, it was like Big Brother of fantasy. Yeah, it was like basically it's suddenly she's not interesting because she's still a political drama trope character, but now she's in a high fantasy and she doesn't mesh with this genre anymore. And so the entire thing, it felt especially rushed, I think, because they started following high fantasy genre too. Like in The Lord of the Rings, we'll do a sweeping angle, and suddenly the characters have traveled like miles from one location to the next, and you're in the next scene, right? But then and it works. It's really great in The Lord of the Rings. But then you do the same thing. You do, cut, and now we're sweeping angle of, Varys on a boat, and he's already halfway to King's Landing, even though he should have taken like 2 weeks to cross the Narrow Sea, right? And politically, we have to maneuver around the fact that there are distances whenever it's a political drama. But now we don't have to, because we're doing time skips that pause everything else that's going on just so this character can make a distance. Which doesn't make any sense, because that's not how Game of Thrones was written to begin with. Politically, the political stuff continued on even though someone was on the road, Game of Thrones was one of the most talked about and famous shows. Then it fell off bad. It did, exactly. And this is what I think it is. It was political drama. It went into high fantasy, and it was like more high fantasy than political drama, but still had a lot of those political drama tropes, and all the plot line was still trying to accomplish the ending of a political drama, but everything that was happening and the way the characters had suddenly shifted fit a high fantasy. And I think George R. R. Martin planned that, and his books are going to work because George R. R. Martin had like the glass candle light whenever the dragons were born. He has more magic at the beginning that sort of foreshadows the magic coming back with prophecies of the future. Do I want to see your Lord of the Rings stuff? Yeah, that'd be dope. And then like prophecy. Oh, this is without the slip on the cover. That's cool. Like the prophecy of the future that like Dany sees, the dragons being born, the way they're born, people being burned but not dying. All this stuff is like really like simple, like low magic stuff until, and it looks like it's going to grow. The dragons are going to get bigger and bigger, and everything's going to get more and more. And I think he's going to shift the genre in the novels as well. But I think he's actually doing something in writing called hanging a lantern on it, where he's actually going to call attention to it to show that it was weird. Like if the characters actually identify how strange it is. Like Jon Snow came back to life. He was resurrected, and everyone's like, oh, that's weird. Anyway, the Night King, let's move on in the TV show. I think everyone's gonna be creeped out, freaked out. They're not gonna know what to do when they're dealing with Jon Snow. They're gonna think he's some kind of zombie. Some people are gonna call attention to the fact that what's the difference between him and the Night King if they both come back from the dead. There's gonna be a bunch of stuff like that going on in the novels that didn't happen in the show because George R. R. Martin's a good writer. And he's probably going to do all this. He's going to like actually call attention to it and hang a lantern on it. That's what you hang a lantern, because you're drawing attention to it by putting light on the thing that's weird. And then by drawing attention to it, you're like if you have a character that like does something spectacular, like let's say it's a really serious show, like maybe John Wick. You said Dream John, and I immediately thought John Wick. Let's say John Wick does something out of Die Hard and manages to make a car fly through the air and take out a helicopter. That's not what John Wick does. They do hyper realistic like gunplay and stuff like that in John Wick. And they just make it like as good as humanly possible, which the supernatural part of John Wick is that he can accomplish this, like his brain is able to do all this. But a human can physically do it, we know, because that's actually, what's his name, who's Neo, for some... I forget his name for some reason right now. What's Neo's name? John Wick. My brain won't work. What? Anderson? No. The actor. Keanu Reeves. That's it. Keanu Reeves is actually doing the stunts, so we know it's possible. Keanu, thank you. And so basically, like, the whole thing, if they had done something like Die Hard once, and then they had, afterward, they had, John Wick go, I did not think that was going to work. Or someone say, how did you know that was going to work? And he's like, I didn't. Or something like that. It would draw attention to the fact that this was a really crazy, stupid thing to do, but it worked out in the end. And people would actually accept it in that story. You see what I mean? So that's what you hang a lantern on whenever you're writing. And I think that George R. R. Martin is going to do that because he's a good writer and he's already started. He literally put a glass candle. He literally hung a lantern, a glass candle, on the fact. I did read the shows, yeah. Oh, wait, did I read what? It would be cool if they just rewrote the whole show and that was a dream John had when he was dead, right? Or at least the show from that point forward. Like, maybe once George R. R. Martin is done with the books, they could have some of the actors come back and do it, digitally de-age people or something like that. Who knows? This is all really dope. Is this the Desolation? Oh, you've got the Hobbit here too. Yeah. See? And the Hobbit, like, oh, right, I was going to say, but then we got into the match, so I kind of cut myself off. Peter Jackson didn't want to do The Hobbit. He was producing The Hobbit. He wanted Del Toro, the guy who made Pan's Labyrinth and several other things that's really good at making a very high, like a more of an adventure genre and more of a like fantasy adventure and like a sort of fairy tale vibe. He wanted him to do The Hobbit, and Peter Jackson said, I can't do The Hobbit. I can't do it well. I want him to do it, right? And he hired him to be the director, and then he started making the first movie, and then like something about the other producer companies, like Paramount or whatever, and, like, got into it, and like they ended up like not liking what he was doing because they wanted it to be exactly like the Lord of the Rings, and then they basically, and his early stuff was too different. I got the One Ring too, I think. Oh, that's dope. Like the actual like golden ring they came with, and then so they kind of kicked him out. And then Peter Jackson was like, all right, fine, I'll do it. Like their contract was still that that they had to make it. And so Peter Jackson was like, all right, fine, I'll do it. Because they wanted him to do it. And he was like, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be what we want. What I think would make a good adaptation. But I'll do it anyway. And then he went and completed it. And I mean, the Hobbit films are very flawed. And he added a bunch of stuff to the movies. And the things that he added to the Lord of the Rings and the things he changed in the Lord of the Rings were great. But the same guy went and added things and changed things in The Hobbit, and it failed. And the reason I think it failed there was because it's not a high fantasy genre, and he was trying to make it like he made The Lord of the Rings, in part because the production companies all wanted it to be like The Lord of the Rings. And that caused it to be, he genre shift. Game of Thrones was just amazing. Sad to see it get neglected like it did. It really did. I got the One Ring too, I think. Let me see. Okay, cool. And it's just like, I really think that it would just be... but the House of the Dragon's really good, so Ripshade, if you haven't seen that, I highly suggest go. If you want to do more Game of Thrones, that's good. House of the Dragon's fantastic. But anyway, I think this is what happened. I very strongly believe that the entire problem with a lot of these adaptations... You haven't? Well, you should watch it. It's fantastic. It also has one of the most realistic, like, birth and post-birth scenes in, like, anything I've seen. Like the way that she behaves and the way that she reacts to things. It's like what's happening throughout it. It's like, yeah, it's fantastic. The whole thing this is just a side thing that it does have that in it, and it's great. But everything, it's so good. It's like the political drama is really strong in that one. Oh yeah, nice. The one it came with the chain. Kind of boycotted it. Lol, the writers really irritated me with Game of Thrones. Yeah, well, the writers are gone. D&D didn't make this one. The writing team that some of the writers from the original show were on House of the Dragon. We were also really trepidatious about it, you know. But then as the trailers were coming out, we were like, okay, we're gonna give it a try and see how it is, and it's just so good. Dumb and Dumber, yeah, D&D, Dumb and Dumber, exactly. This is really cool though, this collection, yeah, that's what it boils down to me. Trying to think of the other adaptations. That the Mario adaptation maintained its cinematic genre, which is like a cartoon, cartoon comedy, obviously. But like basically that's what it boils down to. Lord of the Rings maintained its its genre. Hobbit it did not maintain its genre at all because its genre was adventure fantasy, and it became a high fantasy. Game of Thrones lost its genre near the end, just suddenly lost its genre, became high fantasy when it was originally fantasy political drama. The Last of Us and Silent Hill were horror genre cinematically because that's what the horror video game genre is. Same thing as a horror movie. So whenever they adapted it, there was nothing to mess up, And so the D&D movie was actually fantastic. They did a really good job of somehow translating the genre of Dungeons and Dragons into a movie, which is really hard. I guess Dungeons and Dragons is an adventure fantasy comedy and not an adventure fantasy like drama or whatever. It's generally when you play D&D, it plays just like that movie felt, and so that movie was clearly a adventure fantasy comedy. I'm excited to watch the John show though. I wouldn't have minded the genre shift if the writing wasn't bad. Exactly. Well, no, that's the thing. I think it's the other way around. I think the writing elements, there was bad dialogue writing, definitely, for sure. But I think that the tropes they started doing after the genre shift worked for a high fantasy. And they were actually good decisions for a high fantasy. But because it wasn't a high fantasy, it was a political drama, it caused the mesh. Like Aaron's always saying, it was a what do you call it? About my maps, It's a genre clash or whatever. What is it that you say? Aesthetic clash. I forget what you always say whenever I start doing something that's like Forerunner and also Japanese in the same map. But anyway, the point is that like Halo, what it should adapt into a war film theme clash. That's it. It's a theme clash. But what so because genres are just a construction of tropes, right? It's just a whole bunch of tropes that add up and work. Discord, yeah. Ooh, nice. The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings. Whoa, that's really cool. So a genre is just a collection of tropes. Like if you're doing cinematic genres, like a war film is like you show the character's face while they're looking off in the distance, so you can't see what they're seeing, which means that what they're seeing feels dangerous, and then you hear like sounds of what they're seeing, but it's not like a monster, but like explosions, things like that. You see their face as they change, you see them being worried and stuff like that, but you don't see what they're seeing until it's ready for battle, right? And that's one of the things that they do. Also, characters rarely look each other in the eye unless it's like during very specific scenes. Like once or twice in the entire movie, you'll see like two people look each other in the eye. Like watch Saving Private Ryan, and you'll notice how rarely people look each other in the eye. It's usually whenever they're both terrified or feeling extremely strong emotion, and they're looking for a human connection. But they're most of the time looking out at the horizon. These tropes add up to create the war genre, the war film genre, and whenever you have a genre going like political drama in Lord of the Rings, in Game of Thrones, and then suddenly you start putting in even good high fantasy genre tropes, right? That it doesn't fit. It's like putting a square peg into a round hole. The genre suddenly starts to shift, but you're not expecting it to shift. And then some scenes it'll be the original genre, some scenes it'll be the other one, and then the characters, the decisions they're making here get trumped by those things, and it doesn't make any sense. Like whenever the genre shifted in Game of Thrones, suddenly all the magic was way more powerful than the politics, and it wasn't like that before. I haven't seen Hobbit before, and only seen Lord of the Rings once. Really? Oh, you should watch it. I mean, you should still watch the Hobbit movies, and you'll see what I mean. Now that you've heard what I'm talking about, you'll probably see what I mean. I hate that Kick eats comments. Oh yeah. Do you think genre shift really makes orcs to be written poorly or just not explained? Rather listen to this type of stuff instead of you forging, to be honest. Well, yeah, I'm gonna make a video. I've literally already made the video. I'm editing down the video. I've recorded the video already about all of this. I mean, a lot of the stuff I'm talking about now is actually gonna be like extra stuff that I didn't go into in the video, but most of what I've said is actually gonna be in there. Please go into details about this in a video with key parts of character arcs or characters arcs. I would love to go into additional detail with further videos later on, but my first one is introducing the idea that the genre shift is the main thing. You know what I mean? Of characters arcs. Gotcha. Go full screen and show your stuff on your shelf. Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. I actually have a full screen thing ready to go. I think, was it face only? Yeah, this is the one I was recording. I got TARDIS. I got Matt Colville, Dungeon Master, stickers up here. It just not really stuck to the covers. They're in like little paper clips, but yeah. So I've got like, this is what I've got for my backdrop. I never went into Batman because Batman's just it was an example of good adaptations, and Spider-Man did the trick for that. Spider-Man comic books, comic books always adapt really well nowadays because they figured out that you can use the cells of the comic books as storyboards and just like straight up adapt it because it's got its cinematic genre already locked in, because comic books have that. Because that's another thing I talked about in the video is like novels have like one genre with like subgenres, but like it's all bundled together into a narrative genre is what I call it. And then a narrative genre exists inside of music. You've got a musical genre and a narrative genre, and then it exists inside comic books as a narrative genre and a cinematic genre because it's got the still frames of the comic books, and then movies have all of those. They have cinematic, narrative, and music genre, and we always only talk about the cinematic genre for movies or the main genre for any of these given ones, but the underlying genres still exist. You know what I mean? Like Halo is still a planetary romance, which means that the planets themselves are like characters that assert themselves onto the narrative the same way a character would. Like the fact that all of the Marines land on the Halo, they have to get the Halo rings, the index. If they don't, then it falls in the hands of the Covenant. The planet itself is a character, it's just non-sentient, you know what I mean? And then it changes, like the characters have to negotiate with the planet as they learn more about the Halo ring. On Earth, they have to negotiate with Earth as they find out it's the location of the Ark. Or in Halo 2, they have to negotiate with the fact that it is their last bastion of survival, humanity's last hope, and the Covenant are invading right now. You know what I mean? So that makes, because it is humanity's birthplace and last hope, it becomes a character that represents all of humanity. But like Tatooine is just the birthplace of Luke. It doesn't actually do anything. The planet itself could be, Luke could be born on Dagobah. You know what I mean? Like there's no real reason it has to be Tatooine. The characters living on the planet there make the planet important. But like Dune, the worms that are in the planet rebuilt the planet and turned it into like, it's rich with spice, and then that makes the planet make it a planetary romance because the planet itself changes how characters have to interact with it, and they have to learn about the planet and sort of negotiate with the planet to sort of achieve what they want to do in the story. So planetary romance is that. A space opera is like Star Wars, where most of the planets don't actually really matter that they're that planet. They could just be another planet, but some of them do. Like the Death Star itself would be a planetary romance if it was the main set piece of the story, if it was like all on the Death Star. And I believe Coruscant is probably important enough. And there might be another planet or two that's not coming to mind. But most of the planets in Star Wars series are pretty much just other planets. But it would be nice to give examples of those other Rings books or films. I wish we had more missions on Earth defending Earth. Yeah. And then you sent me a YouTube video, Aaron. And so basically though, so the narrative genre, so cinematics have all that, cinema has all that, like film has all that, like TV shows and movies. But then above that, you've got video games, which have an additional genre, and like I explained in the video that's about to come out, is that additional genre is it's gameplay. So like it allows you to interact with the cinematics and interact with the music and interact with the narrative. So in a way, it's like you've got your three dimensions, right? You've got narrative, music, and cinema, and those are like three dimensions. And then there's time, which is kind of part of all three of those dimensions. It's not really a separate dimension. And so gameplay is like time, and then the other three are like three dimensions. It's a lot like the way that the Earth works. And actually, not in that video, I also believe that whenever we get into into VR, we're going to sort of have an additional genre where like it's how it makes you like think, but it's not going to be to like true VR where it's in your head, that it can like give you smells and sounds and like block your memories, so whenever you go into the virtual reality you don't remember who you are until you leave, or something to that effect, so you can forget your own life and live the life of like someone else entirely. And since it's in your brain and it will move faster than real life, so you could actually live like an entire day in like an hour. You know what I mean? Like a dream, dreams move way faster than reality. You fall asleep for like 1 minute and you could like wake up feeling like you had an entire life that was in that dream sometimes, really weird dream like that. Well, video games are going to get like that whenever the computer chips are in our heads, and whenever that happens, it's going to be able to like give us sensations that are completely different and change how our brain perceives the game, and that's going to make a whole new genre above what video games are, and that's going to be crazy. But yeah. Anyway, my wife is pointing out that I'm wasting so much time talking. She's right. I've got the video coming out anyway. I'm going to edit it down still. It might take another like 2 weeks or something like that. I'm going to send it to my sister because she's actually a good editor and actress in California. She's going to take a look at it too. A bunch of stuff might be cut out and pared down to make it more concise. And then I'll make additional videos after that talking about all this other stuff. Let's write our own fantasy. That would be dope. Lord of the Rings stuff behind you, are those books or films? These are the extended edition films. New ideas for days. Oh yeah, for sure. And I was just gonna say that the video. I'm clicking on that thing that Aaron sent real quick. Welcome to my channel, Middle Earth, the Ultimate Collector's Edition 4K. Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. Basically, oh, these are not on Blu-ray. No, these are the original DVD releases that came out right after the movies came out, or like came out on DVD. They did the extended edition, and those are those. Those are just those. So it's not Blu-ray, but they are split across multiple DVDs, and they're as high definition as could be done at the time. But yeah. Anyway, right. I was gonna say something. I forgot what it was. But yeah, the videos, I am eventually going to make that video, like finish that video, and then that'll explain all of this really concisely. So if you missed anything, you'll be able to go back and see what I'm talking about. And then we can figure out what I cut out and then do videos about specifics like you're saying, Ripshade. Let's see, the vid I sent to you is what I have. Skim through it. Okay. Middle Earth, the Ultimate Disc. Whoops. I don't know if I want to listen to what he's saying. Let's skip ahead. Oh, it folds out. Oh, that's dope. I see what you mean. That is really cool. That's dope. It feels like an unboxing of like Magic the Gathering cards. Like, honestly. Which is really cool. There are even cards. Like these card arts. That's awesome. And they have Lord of the Rings Magic the Gathering cards now, which is really dope. But yeah. So anyway, the point is, I have to go to bed though. So I'll catch you guys all later. And yeah. So that video I'm editing, and eventually I'll come out. I'll be done with it. And then, like I said, after it comes out, you were saying, Ripshade, specific examples with characters and stuff like that. I would love for you guys, after seeing that, let me know which specific examples you'd like to see, and I could throw them all together, and I'll look at the comments section of that video. If it gets popular enough, I might have some comments on there, and then I'll try and put those together too. So yeah, on character. I just love a detailed video on when the fantasy genre shift happened and an explanation as to when. Oh, for the for Game of Thrones, I would love to do that too. Yeah, a detailed explanation for each of these after talking about them in that video would probably be a great idea actually. But yeah, you're right. That's a good idea. But anyway, I'll catch you guys later. I already said that, and y'all were already saying goodbye.